welcome to Mffl TV. I'm your host Dylan. Today I just thought, I needed a bit of a change of scenery. Currently in lockdown, so I feel like I just needed to escape the room a little bit. So out here in the balcony. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some trade ideas or trades that the Dallas Mavericks can make on draft night to try and, get a second round pick, maybe do something in the draft, hopefully not be too quiet. If you haven't checked out my last video where I break down some of the prospects they could go after, I will be talking about them more in this video, so please make sure to watch the last one. The link is in the description box below. So let's get straight into it. Let's not muck around too much. First trade idea that they could be making. First trade is sending Jalen Brunson to New York. There's a lot of speculation that the Knicks are interested in him, so they finally get their man in exchange for Emmanuel quickly and the 32nd pick. With these, it's always hard to know how teams value that second round pick. Some are just willing to sell it, some overrate it a bit too much, so you never really know how highly they're going to regard it. But if this trade does go through, we get in Emmanuel quickly. He's a good three-point shooter, young guard, come off the bench, good scorer, has a lot of potential, and Jalen Brunson obviously goes the other way. And in addition, we do get the 32nd pick, which could be used for Isaiah Todd. If you don't know about him, he's from the G League. Big 7-footer, lot of skills. He didn't rebound that great, but only did play a couple G League games. But he also looks like he has a lot of potential, could be a real steal in the draft. And I think would be a really good move for the Mavs. While still Jalen Brunson, another idea could be sending him to the 76ers for Matisse Thybulle, the 50th overall pick in the draft. I'm not sure how high they hold Thybulle. He was obviously in the All-NBA second team. Would be a lot to get him, but look, Philadelphia I think needs a point guard, so would they be willing to let go of Thybulle? Maybe, but with that 50th pick as well for the Mavs, could get Nemes Keita. If you don't know much about him, huge 7-footer, really good shot blocker, really athletic, could sort of fit into that Nerlens Noel-esque type, maybe off the bench, come in, give 10 to 15 minutes of energy. I think he could be a really good addition for the Mavs. And if we could get him and Thybulle, I would take that in a second. Thybulle's an absolute stud on defense, can lock people down. And I think that's something we're lacking as well. So I don't know if Philadelphia will take that. Oh, as the bus goes by. As I was saying, I don't know if Philadelphia would take that. But from the Dallas perspective, I think that'd be a really good move. Again, don't really know what each team will take, so sort of just for fun. With that being said, let's look into another trade because of the Dallas roster at the moment and how much they gave up for KP. It is hard to make trades because Dallas don't really have many assets at the moment. But one is Maxi Kleber, great 3-and-D guy, can play, can start, can come off the bench, good shooter, good defender. So I think he's someone that could be valuable to other teams. As the bus goes by again, maybe not the best spot to film, but now we've stuck to it. So with Maxi Kleber, one move could be trading Maxi Kleber for Jackson Hayes. New Orleans obviously just kicked off the trade season by getting Jonas Valanciunas. So I think Maxi could be someone that they look at as well. In case if Valanciunas gets some foul troubles, give them that different option. Maybe him and Zion can play together. I think he complements Zion a bit better. He can stretch the floor, won't congest things as much. And in addition, Dallas get Jackson Hayes, young, promising center, athletic, sort of what we need at the moment. And with the pick as well, can get Charles Bassey. Again, if you don't know much about him, young rookie from Western Kentucky. Another tall, athletic, lengthy center, can, be a really good pick and roll partner for Luka. I feel like, with those prospects, maybe that'd be enough for the center position. You saw in the playoffs, a lot of times centers do get played off the court. So how valuable would it be to give, say, a Rashawn Holmes $20 million a year when maybe in the playoffs him and Porzingis may not be able to play that much? But these, young guys can come in, give energy, block shots. That's sort of what you need at the moment. So I feel like that's one outlet they can take. Also look out, because I will be keeping the bigger names plays for the end of the video. But while talking about Maxi, maybe another trade destination would be sending him to Orlando for maybe Terrence Ross and a second round pick. I think they have the 34th pick. With that, can also get Charles Bassey or maybe Jericho Sims. another freak athlete, can, be a great lob partner with Luka, can dunk from anywhere. And in addition, you get Terrence Ross. Maybe that allows us to, move on from Hardaway Jr. and go elsewhere. Ross, like Hardaway Jr., really good three-point shooter, athletic. So would Orlando take that? I'm not really sure, but I think that would be a really good move for the Mavs. As well, Jericho Sims, I think off the bench would be a really good addition, just as an energy player. Come in, change the game. I think Luka's so good that he can get anyone involved. So if you can get someone that's good in the air, he'll make it easy, can hype up the fans. I think that'd be a good move. But let's go into a few possible blockbuster trades the Mavs can make on draft night. Just a trade would be sending Maxi, Kleber and Dwight Powell to Brooklyn for Joe Harris, the 49th pick. Do I think Brooklyn takes this? Not really. But if they do lose Jeff Green and Blake Griffin, maybe Maxi can be a really good rotation player for them. And Dwight Powell as well can sort of just come in 10-15 minutes, always good backup center. I don't think they're going to do this, but for Mavs, you get Joe Harris. Everyone knows, excellent three-point shooter next to Luka. As well as that can get Jericho Sims or Nemes Keita, who I think really good prospects in this draft. Yes, very raw offensively, but look, we don't really need a Hakeem Olajuwon or anything like that. We don't need someone to give it to on the post and score. Just someone who can pick it, set good picks, roll to the basket, dunk, block shots on defense. I think those two are really good options. But while we're going with ridiculous trades, let's get into the last one. Everyone knows Bagley wants out of Sacramento. Could Dallas be the team that revives his career? I think he still has a lot of potential, especially playing with a guy like Luka. I think Luka can really bring him back to where everyone thought he was going to be. So this blockbuster trade, so let me just get a breath so I can say all the names, sends Powell, Kleber, Josh Green, Tyrell Terry, and Trey Burke to Sacramento for Buddy Hield, Marcus Bagley, and the 39th pick, which, as I said before, could be Nemes Keita or Jericho Sims. So we're getting Marvin Bagley in and sort of a backup center who can replace Powell. In addition, Buddy Hield, one of the best shooters in the NBA again, I think could really light the game on fire with Luka opening up the game for him. Then again, do we need Tim Hardaway Jr. or can we go elsewhere? Maybe we can bring in Alonzo Ball as well, mix things up. I think that'd be a really good option for the Mavs. I think Sacramento might do it just to get rid of Bagley. There is a lot of tension there. So I think that'd be a really good trade. But look, I always like to hear what you guys think. So please let me know what draft night trades you'd like to see, as well as what prospects you're interested in. As well, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And I'll see you on the next video.